All right, first heat race of the night, getting ready to roll. So it will be Dustin Way, Larry Brigner, Science, and the 56 of Jason Phillips. So it looks like the first three drivers there, Dustin Way, Brigner, and Sands, going to do the Joker lap here, their first lap. So that will complete their Joker lap here for the heat race. You are required to do one Joker lap in heat race action. So out front, showing the way, it is Dustin Way, the man out front. Larry Brigner in second, followed by Scenes and the 25 JR. Jason Phillips bringing up the rear. Let's see if Jason Phillips decides to use the Joker lane on this lap or not. As coming down, completing this, see Dustin Way, Brigner almost making contact with the wall. Scenes is going to dive down the little limp lane, avoid the jumps, as you do have the 56 machine of Phillips using that Joker lane. So Jason Phillips decides to do his Joker lane on lap number 2. The first three drivers did it on lap number 1. That's how they run right now. It is Dustin Wade, Larry Brigner, and the 25 JR of Scenes. You saw Scenes losing some momentum using that kind of limp lane down the front straightaway, avoiding the jumps. We'll see what Way and Brigner decide to do here this lap. It looks like Way will use that limp lane now. Brigner using the outside lane, going to take over the race lead. Going into turn 1, it does get a little tight right there. It will be Larry Brigner, the man out front. Still side by side off of turn 2 into turn 3. Brigner has the inside line. Dustin Way, though, going to take over, try to cross him over. Going into turn 4, off turn number 5. Larry Brigner is the man out front as he digs it into turn number 5 off of 6. So Larry Brigner, winner of 4 pure stock heat races, or not heat races, excuse me, main events this year at Arizona Speedway. Won all 4 of those in a row, actually, before handing over the reins to Michael Brigner, who won 2 straight main events. Before Kevin Parker triumphed last weekend, as Brigner shows the way once again. Six lap heat races here tonight for the Autocross drivers. 3 heat races apiece. That's all Larry Brigner out front right now. So it'll be interesting to see how the strategy plays in here in the heat race action. You know, we just saw the on this one, on the opening lap, Brigner, Way, and the 25 JR of Scenes using the Joker, or doing their Joker lap on lap 1, with Phillips using on lap 2. Later on, the main event is where it gets kind of tricky, because you do have to do 2 Joker laps in the main event. If you do not do a Joker lap, you will get docked 2 spots for every Joker lap you do not do. So if you finish first but don't do Joker laps, then you'll actually get docked and finish 4th. So definitely be interested to see how that all plays out tonight. A little strategy here as we basically turn Arizona Speedway into a road course. We got Sonoma going on tomorrow here in the west, the Valley of the Wine. Is that what they call it? Wine Country? Valley Wine? What do they call it? It's called Wine Country. Wine Country, Sonoma. Kyle Larson, one of our favorites, sprint car guy. Got the pole there this afternoon. As Larry Brigner brings the car out of through turns 5 and 6, down the back straightaway. Car bobbled on just a little bit there, entering turns 7 and 8. But checkered flag will be out for him. And look at that, man. He is smoking the man in that thing. Might need to call Larry. Was it Bo Duke? Was he the driver? Bo and Luke? Duke's a hazard. I like it. All right, so green flag is out for this rolling start for Autocross heat race number 2. 6 laps of distance. On the pole is going to be the 58 of Ben Smoot, 62 of Mike Nance. Then it's the 8UD of Brian Knox. Steve Sabowski going to big air that time. Well, that was pretty gnarly right there. Sabowski and Smoot decide not to use the Joker lane. Using the Joker lane, though, was the 62 machine of Mike Nance in the 8UD. As Sabowski has to hit the brakes to avoid making contact with them. So it will be Mike Nance showing the way, entering turn at number 5 off of 6. Mike Nance and the 62 out front, along with the 8UD of Brian Knox. Then it's Sabowski and Smoot running 3rd and 4th. And those top 2 leaders, they did use the Joker lane during opening lap, so looks like they liked it earlier on. Now we'll see Sabowski. He's going to use his Joker lane lap this time by along with the 58. of Smoot. But it will be Mike Nance and Brian Knox getting pretty racy there. So if you haven't noticed, there is a giant tire coming out of turn number 3. That's because that's where the scales go in a regular competition. So we just kind of threw the tire there to avoid them hitting the concrete and create another little obstacle for them. And that's what it's all about out here. These drivers out here bringing their bomber, their pure stock out and having a little fun. That's the Bowski's knocking over barrels. Tires almost took down the wall coming down the front straightaway. He's trying to catch back up here, these top 2. There's a barrel. There's another barrel. You have got to love it as Steve Sabowski, he might be the show, but out front we have a pretty good battle for the race lead. Mike Nance has it. Brian Knox, though, he wants it. Knox, though, beating down the bumper of Mike Nance off of turn number 6.
I think you broke something in the rear end.
We got battered cars, battered barrels. Mike Nance still out front. Pretty fierce battle here with Mike Nance right now in the 8UD machine of Brian Knox. Knox still in that second spot. Pulled up side by side with him last time coming out to turn number 3. Has Steve Sabowski having some more issues in his car. As C. Knox once again pulls up the inside butt going into turn number 5. He does lose a little bit of ground. Now he's got to come in and try to cross over off of 6. Down the back straightaway. Give it to Brian Knox. All that going on out front. Steve Sabowski lost the 3rd place spot to Ben Smoot. And the 58 as a new race leader, it is the 8UD of Brian Knox. Laps. We are on lap 4 right now here. 3 laps down, 3 to go here in this second heat race of the night.
You just finished lap 4.
Actually, that was lap 4. That was just finished. You know, you can tell when Steve Sabowski's coming down the front straightaway because somebody is going, woo! We got our best Ric Flair impersonators in the house here tonight. Brian Knox, the man out front. White flag coming out this time for him, the 8UD. He might hit that cone, though, that Sabowski laid down for him. He does run over it just a bit there. Mike Nance and Flat Stanley, he avoids it.
That's the one at 8.
But all eyes right now on the 82 of Sabowski getting squirrely. Coming off a turn at number 7. Still running that 3rd spot down the back straightaway. One final time entering turn number 7. I can get confused. 7 and 8. It will be the 8UD. Brian Knox getting the checkered flag. All right, here we go. Conrad Santa Cruz has the green flag. We're on the way here, our 3rd and final heat race.
But I do like scoring from here. Yeah. I'd have to run down. 16B's taking it, 41.
All right, will be Bennett using the Joker lane along with the 41 of Robert Lynn and the 3 of Jason Schick. 23 of Chris McCurdy Jr. The 92 of Mike Davidson do stay out on the racetrack. Richard Bennett will lead the field off of turn number 4 as he comes off of that Joker lane. Looked like the 3 machine of Jason Schick had some issues in that Joker lane. Will be Richard Bennett showing the way in that 16B. He brings the field down the front straightaway off of turn 8. Chris McCurdy Jr. now going to use his Joker lane for the heat race as Bennett and Lynn stay on. Some good air out of the number 3 machine of Jason Schick, as the seat also the 92 machine of Davidson using the Joker lane as well.
99.
Chris McCurdy Jr. was in 3rd. Now he finds himself in 2nd after using his pass through the Joker lane right behind the 16B of Richard Bennett.
Well, she doesn't have an 99.
Off of turn number 8, Biz McCurdy putting the pressure on the 16B of Bennett. Now McCurdy going to use that whip lane, avoid the jumps down the front straightaway. Going to be a narrow turns 1 and 2 for him as Richard Bennett gets through 1s and 2, leads him down this short chute, entering 3. McCurdy going to whip this car high off of turn number 3, trying to use the momentum in turn number 4, gets him that inside line advantage. See if it works going into turn number 5. Not quite. Richard Bennett still shows the way. Now McCurdy, though, with a good strong run down the back straightaway before they go into turn number 7. Side by side for your race lead. Chris McCurdy Jr. in the pink car. He will take it from Richard Bennett in the 16B. McCurdy, see what he decides to do here. Going to take the jumps. Yes, he will. Go up and over the jumps.
That's my fault. I flipped down.
As Robert Lynn, once again, using the Joker lane. As Bennett and McCurdy all over each other right now, going off of turn 3. See that white barrel by the guardrail gets taken out by McCurdy. Once again, $1,000 on the line here tonight, race fans. So it's going to make for a fun main event later on here this evening. Also have our dash tonight with the Autocross drivers. Winner of Heat Race 1, Larry Brigner, was scheduled to be in that dash. Actually is in the pits right now changing a carburetor. As it is still Chris McCurdy Jr. out front, followed by Bennett. The 16B, Robert Lynn, getting some air along with the 3 machine of Schick. That's the 92 of Mike Davidson rounding out the field. Davidson and Schick driving all the way up here from the West Valley, Glendale, Arizona. Come race with us here this evening.
Just the numbers.
I think I gave it to you.
So Chris McCurdy Jr. gets the white flag this time. He has to go over that trash can he knocked over, along with that tire. As something's amiss there, Chris McCurdy Jr. going into turn number 5 down a little short chute. Spins it around, allows Richard Bennett to catch up, but McCurdy, though, still hangs on the race lead off of 6. Off of turn number 8, one final time. Checkered flag is in the air to put a bow on Autocross Heat Race action. It is Chris McCurdy Jr., Heat Race winner, followed by Richard Bennett. Coming home in third is the 41 of Robert Lynn. Fourth will be the 3 machine of Jason Schick, with Mike Davidson rounding out the top 5.